So at the end of the video we have, at the end of this previous video we have scanned for all internal IPs. Now we will be scanning for the internal ports of the valid internal IP address. So this is the 230 IP address we have found. So you can put the colon and put 22. So this is the SSH port, most common SSH port. So let's send this one and see what is the response. And it says could not connect to the external stock check service. So let's change this to 8080. So whenever you got this error could not connect to, it means that the port is not open. So not found, we got the 8080 not found. So these boxes are like the only specific ports are open for the lab purposes. So that's why we are not getting any open ports. So we'll be later doing this track me room. So in that we'll be have much more output results. So in the previous script, what we can do is we can change this 230 to this port number. So we can delete this one /admin. So from the range of let's say 1 to 1000, you can try to send the request, and if the request code is not is equals to 404, or you can say less than 400, then you can print out this port number is, or what you can do is you can say ports is equals to, you can add some famous ports 21, 22, and it's also at telnet. So 80, 53, 139, 445. So you can add like famous ports, most services running on. So you can say ports. So let's go and actually run this. I think let's first cancel this, because one for the 8080 we get the 404 not found, right? So 404 not found means there is a web server actually running on the port, but it was unable to find that resource. So that means 404 not found indicates the web port is running successfully. So some other things what you can do is you can change the protocol itself. You can say file hc parswd, so you can also access the files, but in this case I think we don't get any results. So invalid URL, so it is going to be checking for this HTTP protocol. So if there are no protections, you can also use like Gopher, SMTP, etc. So you can also use those protocols and try to fetch this password, parswd file possible if possible. So now we can see port number is 8080 and status code is 404. So I forgot to show you these SSRF payloads, and if you go to this payload other things, you will have much more listing of these payloads. So bypassing with HTTPS, so sometimes the IP address will be get blocked. So in that case we can use all these protocols and the various payloads to bypass these defenses. So this is how you do the port scan. So for this lab purpose we don't get much ports as output result. So but normally this is the process of how to port scan using SSRF.